Hello everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are in iRacing once again. Now it's been a long time, it feels like we've had a very long hiatus, and we have, because we stopped pretty much in October or November. I can't quite remember. It's when we were trying to get ready for the winter season, and I had shows and everything, so kind of got away from it, and we took the winter off as we usually do. We were planning on doing, sorry, you're going to hear me move my mic a lot during this piece, just because I'm trying this new setup, and it's a little wonky. But yeah, so we took some time off for the holidays, and you know, a lack of racing on oval tracks. But we're back, and we took our hauler, as you guys hopefully saw the other day. If not, definitely check it out. We did a time-lapse out to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, bringing our car out here. Our brand-new sponsor on board this year, IK9. So you guys are going to notice everything looks different, from color schemes to sponsors and everything. Subway's still a sub-sponsor, but our primary sponsor is IK9, which provides service dogs. And when I mean service dogs, it's not exactly like what I do. It's not, I don't, it's not hearing alert and stuff like that. It's military service dogs, home protection, as well as I think they have a subcategory for some sort of service dog coming through. But hopefully this is working. It's a brand new rig. I have a brand new wheel. It's still a T150 from Thrustmaster, a great, reliable, cheap wheel. But we do have the Pro, so we do have metal plated pedals, including a clutch. So I'm excited to be able to finally have that ability and bring iRacing back. But I figured there's going to be a test out at the end of January, so it seemed only fitting for us to head out and test for our new series as well, which is known as the Arizona Pro Racing Series. You'll see that in the car on the hauler, as well as the new YouTube line. You guys have already seen the car. I know I haven't shown it off here yet because I haven't taken that screenshot yet. But I figured we would just get out here now and just have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I'm going to throw it in reverse really quick. You can actually see my crew have the IK9 logo on their chest. The pit box is not going to stay that color. It's supposed to be black with the canopy being changed to color, but I completely kind of forgot to double check before we started recording. But we have the brand new updated Ford Fusion, pretty much the last one that they are going to produce, and I think we're going to keep the Fusion. I'm a very big Fusion fan, not that I don't love the Mustang, especially the look of the new Mustang that's going to be in the Cup Series. I'm more of just a Fusion person, so that's probably what we're going to stick with, but we have no idea what's going to come next year. But yeah, new setup, new car, new everything. So let's hit the track. Yet again, this is just testing, so it's going to be a lot of me talking, getting used to the car. Yeah, obviously the car really hasn't changed. They did change some setups. And we can talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing with iRacing this year. So when Daytona comes along, if the next build is not out, which I don't know if it will be, I didn't double check beforehand, we will start doing time trials at Daytona and start our season of time trials. Once AI comes out, which I really hope they're going to come out sooner than later, and I know I've been saying that for the whole entire year that we've been doing YouTube. If it does come out earlier, we will be switching over to an AI season. So I'm going to see what that is and what it all entails. But that's something that I really, really do look forward to. What else is also different is with my setup, I'm actually sitting on the ground. Usually I sit at my desk with my wheel on a stand. Well, this is one of those stands where it's got the built-in racing wheel, has a spot for the wheel, and a great spot for the pedals. So I'm sitting as if I was actually sitting in the car, to getting used to the seat, and hitting the clutch and not the brake. Well, car number 1 destroyed. Well, that's a good start to our testing session, right? I don't know how long I'm actually going to do this testing session. It's really just to kind of brush off some of the rust and kind of feel comfortable in the car again. One big thing that we really do need to practice on, though, is our pit stops for when we do AI. We will have one pit stop in between. I don't really know what the time's going to be yet, but yeah. See how I really fucking suck at that? Shift, damn it. Yeah. Practice is needed. Alright, I'm pretty sure I just really wasn't paying attention, but let's check. So, there's the paint scheme, by the way, before it got completely destroyed. Let's back it up. We also do have colored rims. I don't know if I'm going to keep those yet or not. Gotta kind of play around with it. Here we go. Just came out of the turn too fast and hitting the clutch and not the brake. Yeah, good times. Let's grab a new car.
That's it, go.
Oh, well, you fixed it all? Well, thank you, but I'm going to get a new car instead. They're looking out, too. That's funny. Great pit stop. You guys made it look just like new. Primarily, we're going to be sticking to the smaller tracks when AI comes out. That's the kind of racing series that I really want to have, but there will be once in a while these 1.5 mile or mile tracks. So really, we're gonna have to see. We'll see what it kind of feels like. But until then, we are at the mercy of iRacing on whatever they want to throw our way. So that's kind of where we stand right now. Welcome back to iRacing. I'm really happy to be here. AI or not, we will be running the modified series, and we'll be running the Can-N. I don't know if I'll put in a third league. Usually I put in the SK modifieds. Our channel now has been so diverse with so many different games and gameplay that I don't know if I could like really say, hey, let's do 3 iRacing in a row and take away from something else, especially since we're down to 1 video a day. It's too much for somebody who works full-time to try to do 2 videos a day of not crap content. Plus, I'm working with horses, I've got my dogs, I've got my work, my wife, you know. There's so much that sits here. But I really do appreciate you guys being with me on this journey all the way throughout. See, 1.5 don't feel challenging to me, at least in something that's this amount of horsepower. In the Cup Series, I get it, but 1.5 tracks, especially since they seem very cookie cutter, you know, Kansas, Michigan, you know, Kentucky, here, they're all a little bit of a snooze fest in my personal opinion. Granted, you know, side by side by somebody, I get that. I get where it starts to become, like, the pressure. It's the pressure of the race. But as a fan, I'm not the biggest fan. I like the mile tracks, I like below, I like all the short tracks like NASCAR used to be. And of course, you've got to love the super speedways. There we go. We completely totaled a car that time. I knew I was running super low, I just didn't think I was that low. But we were able to save it, which is also good practice, because just even working with my dad, we got him an account for Christmas, and that actually shows why I got a second wheel with the pedals. And we were just we started our own league, and we did 2-car races. The problem that I kept having was I was used to people running my speed. Now my dad's brand new to the world of sim racing, and he won't have time to practice on his own throughout, but I remember finding it very hard to go up into a turn to do the line that I want without rear-ending him, because I'm not used to somebody being in front of me. So working with him has been great practice. AI is going to be great practice. I really look forward to that. And yes, I know I could join a league and kind of work my way up, sit in the back, you know, get the experience that I'm looking for and hoping for, because I've been doing iRacing now for like 2.5 years. It's that the leagues that I want to join, there's so much more time commitment than what I can do. And that's why I like the idea of AI, is I can do it at the pace that I need to. I don't have a consistent schedule with work. There are different nights that I'm there for students and for performances, so I wouldn't be able to make, you know, a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of the meetings, and you know, there's a driver meeting, a pre and a post, and, you know, the race itself, and not something I can jump into at this time. I've been watching a lot of Jeff Favignano, the OCRP Racing League. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm not part of that community, and I don't think I will be. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you do know that I applied for DOJ, which is an online community for Grand Theft Auto 5. I actually went all the way through the orientation, and I got to afterwards where it's like, okay, so you need like 30 hours of ride-alongs, and then this, and then that, and then you're not, you know, I love the realism of the RP, but it would have been weeks, and then on top of that, you can't film. Now, I wasn't joining that necessarily to do gameplay, but, you know, since I am having fun doing the YouTube videos, you know, that cuts down on content time, and I have a small amount of time anyways. I don't know. It wasn't for me once I got there. The other new things in iRacing, by the way, I'm really excited for. If you look in the bottom right, now I've been trying to get these counters, trying to be able to race without them, but the time elapsed has been very helpful. So I am going to keep the black bar down there. If you look, there's actually a live clock, and you can kind of change around the times. I'm hoping that transfers over with AI. I don't see why it wouldn't. You're just populating a track that's already on a server. So I hope that's there because we can do some custom times of, you know, evening races. I like Saturday night racing. I like going underneath the lights. So we'll see. We'll see how it all gonna play out. You guys have heard me bitch for many a year of getting AI here and diving more into iRacing. But right now we're just out here. I'm just seeing how it kind of feels. It feels good to be back in the seat. Granted, I have a brand new seat, so it's a little bit harder to get used to sitting this way. My ankles definitely hurt a little bit more than they would usually hurt. Ooh, don't wiggle like that. Just because of the angle that I'm at. I could probably push the seat back a little bit more, but I like the kind of confined cockpit feel. There are going to be a couple in the K&N series and in the modified series that we're going to do when AI comes out. There will be a couple road courses, which are, especially in the K&N car, going to require us to shift. So I'm very excited to have a clutch here, as well as I should be getting a shifter in the next couple months. We accidentally bought a second stand, which was like $200, and the shifter that I was looking at was $200. So I think we're gonna luck out and be able to kind of do a swap. So super excited about it. I know it's mid to end January when you're watching this. I hope you guys had a great New Year, a great Christmas. I'm feeling reinvigorated with the channel. The thing that I need to get over, though, the one thing that's been kind of a creative block for me, is when I'm attempting to do some of these fan games. Like I was trying to do a Jurassic Park fan game the other day. It looked beautiful, looked awesome, and I really, really wanted to do it. And it just wouldn't launch. It just kept on freezing and just wouldn't launch. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is something that I really want to do. And, you know, I worked with it for about 10, 15 minutes, and I couldn't get it to work. And, you know, I had to keep on restarting my computer because Task Manager couldn't handle shutting down the program. So I stopped recording videos for the day. I lost like 3 to 4 hours worth of video time because I was fighting with this one thing. I know I can't go with that mentality, but that's one thing that I'm going to get over is, you know, getting frustrated with one game and then backing out. Okay. I think we're going to go around one more time, and then I think I want to try being able to slow down for a pit stop. So let's really look on this time by. Okay. I think we'll have time to be able to dive off the track. We're in fourth gear now. Try not to lock it up going into the Vegas pit road. Also getting super excited for going up high for the Daytona 500. Really excited to get Speedways underway and just start getting that. And then, of course, up here in New England, we've got to wait until about June until our tracks start opening. So, kind of bummed about that. Nope, definitely not enough time to slow down. Speeding on the pit road. Good to know, good to know. Down, 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 down. Not used to doing a clutch. So, yeah, sped most of the way down pit road, so that's a good start. And lock them up. Okay, good. And now we wait. It's like they barely, there you go. I was gonna say the right side looked like it barely lifted us off the ground. Good, I think that was successful. Let's try one more for the entrance. I'm gonna do it bad, and I'm gonna creep out here onto the track when I probably shouldn't. But I mean, I know I shouldn't at that time. But I want to try getting up to speed to try that entrance one more time. I also gotta get better with the shifting times. We'll get there. And we can start applying the brakes now. Alright, not as bad. 5 over as we came in and kind of chirped the brakes on the way in. It's okay, we're getting tires anyways. Sit at that 50. I am watching the gauge. I try not to watch up top. And brakes. Ah! Had to have been so close. Had to have been so close. And successful pit stop. All right. You know, practice, make sure we still remember how to do a burnout. All right. Let's take a look really quick at our fastest lap. Lap 5. Now the question is this after or before I lost it? I do like having our own custom-made car there. I did make the car myself, that's why it's not perfect, but super happy with what I see. Great fastest lap. Let's see, where did I... Question is, where did I lose it on the turn? Was it here? Let's actually go one ahead. Yes. Oh, Nugget's sleeping in the hallway. I was like, there's something really loud outside my door here. Good wiggle, but good catch. Just takes so much longer to get up to speed, though. All right, well, short but sweet. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I really hope you did enjoy. Just getting back in the driver's seat, and I tried to show you guys my process on how I get ready. This new setup is going to be a little bit harder for me to get used to, but fingers are crossed I'm not going to have any problems with it. Hi, Ella. Saying hello to everybody. And of course, I'm at her level right now. So she's like, oh, I can give Daddy all the love and attention and crash through everything. Okay, crashing through the chair, going for the mic stand. Oh, hitting the mic stand. And trying to lay in the chair with me. Oh, Ella. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, we do live stream on Twitch, and we are on Instagram. Those links are down there in the description below. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Love to be able to have a conversation with you. Love to get some insight of what you might want to see here in the future. Excuse me. Hi, Nuggy. Oh God, what else? I'm sorry, I'm distracted by an Ella. You can't say no to this cute face. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you really want to show some support, a subscribe is always appreciated. It just lets us know that we're doing something right, and a big smile on our face knowing that we have an audience to be able to make content for. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.